Well, hello, y'all. This is Solder Solutions with Buck. I am Buck, and welcome to my shop. Today, we're looking at the half lap joint. It's a simple yet strong joint, lots of glue surface, and it's a fun joint to do. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mark the pieces. What we're gonna do, we're gonna practice and say this right here is what we want to see. You know, it's gonna be on top. We're gonna use the thickness of this, of course, because it has to be cut out to match this piece in order to make your half lap. But I X out right there, that's where we're cutting. So what I'm getting at, if that's where we're cutting, this is what's gonna show. If this gets cut out, this is what's gonna show. So this, whenever you get started, it's easy to pick up the wrong side. So I do this to help make sure I cut the correct size. But the measurements, actual measurements that we're gonna set up will come at the table saw. You can cut these joints hand saws with your hand tools, chisels, routers, electric routers, hand routers. But today we're going to be using the table saw. And I've elected to use a flat grind 1/8 inch wide bit instead of the dado stack. What it does, the dado stack just keeps you making so many passes. But there's a lot of people don't have a dado stack, so I decided to do this with my flat top grind. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna adjust this thing up till we get halfway. I purposely load to walk my way up. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So what I've got, if you can see, so I'm actually quite a ways off. So when you raise the blade to find the center, remember when you raise it, for whatever you raise it, it's gonna be ×2 because you're cutting off one side and then flipping it to the other. So I'm gonna raise it up just a little. There. So you can tell it's, when I raise it up this time, it's gotta be just a little. So I'm gonna call that good. If anything, you want it just a little bit low, but that, we're gonna call that. So we've got the blade height set. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna figure out how to, we're gonna set a stop block over here. First of all, I have got we're gonna need this piece here is the exact width of the blade. That's gonna come in and play here in a second. So, well, my slit ain't big enough, is it? So we gotta have this. Okay, let's regroup. So now that I got room, we're still gonna be able to, we need to set, we're gonna set this piece right against the blade. we're gonna cut this piece. This is the width. We've got to set a stop block. Let's see if I can't find a stop block. Yeah, this one right here work. So we got this right against the blade. We got the stop block here. So we got the thickness of this piece. However, if we wish to cut it right there, it would be the width of the blade too much. That's where this comes in. This is the exact thickness of my blade. So I will bring this in. We got the blade set half the thickness, so we should be able to make a good cut here. So the beauty part about this is these are the same width, but you can do the same thing if they were different widths. I would just have to reset the block to cut this into this width. But being they're the same, so we just continue. Double checking where my X is. Let's see what kind of joint we've got right there. I'm thinking that's gonna work just fine. So let's glue the thing up. What do you say? Just see how the glue up goes. Now, since it's not sliding, it's just gonna sandwich it. One side will be all that's necessary. But you put one into the other, you kind of need to do both sides. Let's put a couple of clamps right there, and we'll let that set a few minutes. All right. We'll let that set a few minutes. We'll see how it does. And that's how you do a half lap joint. Clean, easy, sturdy enough to build furniture, jigs. Well, that's how you do a half lap joint. Appreciate you watching. Hope you learned something. As always, y'all take care, and I will catch you on the next one.